Hey guys, good morning. It's Cali. How's everybody doing today? I'm back with another weekly update. I'm really looking forward to these each week. I've started to write stuff down that I want to tell you guys, and it's become a good focus for my week to kind of do a wrap up, and it's very therapeutic for me to share this stuff with you guys. So I really appreciate you being here and hanging out, and it's been a busy whirlwind week. For those of you who don't know, I released 3 videos last week. I did 2 in a Halloween theme, and one was the altered keys that I'd made out of some keys I had gotten at the auction, as well as some dollar store items. And this one is decorating a potion bottle that I made out of a balsamic vinegar bottle and some dollar store trinkets and an old, sorry about that, you guys. Whoops. Cork I had laying around. And one thing I wanted to show you that I thought was really cool, when I did the top of this bottle with these seed beads, I thought they were seed beads. Well, it was a magical experiment for me over here. I got so excited. I had gotten, I'll show you what they are, and some of you may know what this is, but I had gotten a strip of these, sorry for the glare, okay, and if you read it, it does say ammo on it, okay? So I just assumed it was for some little kid's gun or something. It says exploders ammo. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't have the gun. It came in an auction box. I'll just use them as little, decorative micro beads or whatever, right? So I did. And when I used them on top here, I noticed that they got a little bigger. Like when I added them to the glue, they kind of expanded. And I was like, let me do an experiment. Let me put, a pack of these. It says there's 75 in here. Let me put a pack of these in like an empty spice bottle with some water and see what happens. Well, you guys, I wish I could figure out what to do with these. Maybe you guys know. This is the bottle I used. And I actually had to take some out because they were overflowing. But I'm going to show you. You guys, and maybe you guys have seen this who have younger kids, boys for sure. They're these, and what are they? Must be polymer or some kind of polymers. But, they're full of water. And if you leave them out, they'll dry out and turn back into those little beads again. But they swell up in the water. And I just think they're so cool. There's so many of them. I have a lot of them. Aren't they cool? It's the simple things in life that amuse me, you guys. But I did talk to Nick last night, and he was like, oh, yeah, I used to have a gun that we used to shoot each other with these things. So I guess it's like they don't hurt, obviously, but I would imagine these would get all over your house. But even if, they're non-toxic, so you could use them in the bottom of a vase for flowers or just, I don't know. I'll come up with something for these. You watch, but isn't that fun? So I just wanted to share that with you because I got such a kick out of it. I thought you might too. What else did I do this week? We did the 3rd installment for The Gypsy and the Witch, Miss Rita Marie and I. And again, I'm not going to keep saying I'm going to link everything below, but I'll link everything I talk about below will be below. If you care, you can check it out. But we did the 3rd page. We're doing a creative journaling journey, and we have a group on Facebook where we invite you to join us each month. We have a different theme. We're doing this for the year, but I'm imagining that the group is going to outlive the actual journal that we've begun. We've had a great response at the group, and we have our first brother. I'd like to welcome Craig to the group. All those hens and one rooster right now, but it's been so great to just see everybody else's take on the themes and their input and different styles of art. And again, I've said in the past that I'm not much of a group girl, but I think that's changing because I'm really, really enjoying the interaction and the people I'm meeting. So if you have not yet seen the videos that I'm talking about, I will link them below. But this was my offering for the theme, The Witching Hour. And this was Autumn Leaves for last month, but so this was my offering for Miss Rita, and when this journal is done, I will be mailing it to her as she will be mailing the journal that she's creating for me. So it's been really, really cool, and we're enjoying the heck out of that. So check it out if you are so inclined. I'm just looking again at my notes because if I don't, I won't even know what to talk about. I ordered, last week I talked to you guys about kombucha tea, and rather than just talk about it, I went ahead and ordered one. Thank you, Barb, for the hints and the tips for how to grow my own, if you will, but I got one on Amazon for $5, and they're just going to ship it, and I'm going to start fresh with a fresh culture. So when I get that kombucha culture, I will share it with you guys. Again, it looks like an alien. It's like a jellyfish. And I'll share with you the recipe for how to make the tea, as well as the therapeutic benefits for drinking the tea. But if you're interested in the meantime, it's Kombucha, kombucha. And check it out. Again, I drank it in the past for years. I don't know, I stopped for some reason, but I'm happy to start again. So that's exciting. That's coming up. And also, oh, the all week long, I forgot to give a shout out last week, and please forgive me. The Creative Arts collaboration on YouTube and Facebook did a Think Pink Art for October Breast Cancer Awareness, their hashtag, and while I did not create anything for the event, I did check out everyone's offerings, and they were beautiful and amazing, and my hat's off to everyone over there, and just, I applaud you all. Kudos, 2 thumbs up, great job, and if you haven't checked out any of those hashtags, check them out. I've been doing them seasonally there. I did the Love Summer Art, Love Fall Art, and I imagine I'll be doing Love Winter Art. But never say never, and they're just amazing. So I apologize I didn't give you guys a shout out last week, but 2 thumbs up. Also, I got, and good thing Patty, my friend Patty was kind of, hi Patty, was pushing me a little bit. We got our Rocky Horror tickets, so it's sold out. And if not for Patty, we would have been shit out of luck because tickets went that quick. So thank you, sister, for prodding us, and I'm so excited. Nick, we're bringing Nick with us. He's never seen it, and Tom and I told you, are old veterans, and Patty is familiar with the movie, but she's never seen it, like, out and live. So we'll put the virgins in the front row and show them how to do it. But I'm so excited. This is going to be great. So I'll keep you posted on how that's going. And I'm assuming it's going to be, I know it's a live, you know, cast members, but I'm assuming they're going to do like they do in the city where they play the movie and the cast is in front of it. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I will definitely let you guys know. But I'm excited. I haven't seen Rocky Horror in the theater in years and years and years. So can't wait for that. Also, this week, I told you last week, and I will never give you spoilers, but I was able to, I have now seen 2 episodes of this season's American Horror Story, and I'm not unhappy, let's just say that. So, yeah, oh my goodness. So, and also, Nana, number 3, and special hugs to you, Nana, this week. I know you need an extra hug, this week, but I agree with you, Nana, in many ways. I am an old school horror girl. I like Boris Karloff. I like Vincent Price. I like Lon Chaney, and you know, the old movies, black and white, you know, Frankenstein and Dracula and all that stuff, and the Edgar Allan Poe stories, you know, The Pit and the Pendulum, and I'm a Twilight Zone fanatic. I love classic horror. I think I've shared with you guys, I'm not about blood and guts. I don't want to see slash them up, cut them up, just for the sake of that. If it happens in the storyline, okay, but I'm just not about seeing, you know, all of that violence, honestly. I think there's enough of that really in the world. And for me, and this is just personal, but you know, growing up and raising my kids, you know, Halloween was about trick-or-treating, and, you know, it's only as an adult that for me it's been about honoring my ancestors and, you know, that kind of a thing. So it's not about, for me, killing and blood per se, but I don't mind. There are a few modern. They're not even modern anymore. Probably some of you guys weren't even born yet. But like the first Halloween, the first Nightmare on Elm Street, um, yeah, those kind of things I like, and I am enjoying. To segue back around, I really am enjoying American Horror Story, but it is definitely it's explicit, so it is not for younger audiences at all. Oh no. But other than that, they have such quirky storylines and things that I find it refreshing and original. For me, still, my favorite American Horror Story season to date has been the first one. But I loved them all. But I liked Coven too. Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, so enough about that. The doctor. I went to the doctor on Thursday. I know you guys are all dying to know how I made out with the doctor. He is not concerned that it is a orthopedic problem, like bone, that there's actually a problem with my hip itself. He thinks that it's bursitis, which makes a lot of sense. Bursitis runs my family, and I told you I have had, issues with my shoulders, my elbows, things like that. My mom has bursitis. And I was actually happier to hear that. And I asked him and he did feel that it could be maybe that my spine is out of alignment and I'm overcompensating. He said that if it were hip pain, like that needed, replacement issues, that the pain is in the groin area. And I have pain definitely like on the outside of my butt, my hip. So I was actually happy to hear that. And while it still hurts, I'm going to follow up with the chiropractic recommendations. And I told you guys I take glucosamine as a supplement. Well, I also have, and I wish I had it handy, I would show you. My friend Sil, I love you, Sil, gave Tom and I both some glucosamine cream that I kind of was like, eh. And when I tried it on my elbow, I was amazed. So the other day I used it on my hip, and I'm going to be getting this cream from now on because it really helped a lot. So again, right now I can't be on my feet a lot. That's my main issue. So what? Let that be the worst thing that happens. So I'll keep you posted, and I'm going to continue to follow up, but I was really happy to hear that I don't need a hip replacement right now anyway. So that was that. And after, it was funny. It turned into like date day because Tom came with me to the doctor's, and we were out in the next county up. And we were able to go to Michael's craft store, which, you guys, I don't go out shopping, mainly because I'm so cheap. That's number one. And number two, I don't like malls and let's go shopping never comes out of my mouth. It's not a pastime for me. It's not something I do to pass the time. If I go shopping, it's because I need something. I need, whatever, groceries or, I don't even buy new clothes anymore. I have a closet full of clothes, until they wear out. I don't replace them, So anyway, what's my point? Oh, when I do go out, I really, and it's like I'm in another planet. I don't get out much, obviously, but Tom and I went out to lunch, and there's like tablets on the table where you pay your bill at the table, and there's games on the tablet. And I'm like, oh my God, welcome to the 21st century, Cali. But, so we had a great day just going out to lunch, and then we went to Michael's afterwards because I had a gift certificate from my sister Holly, my dear friend Holly, who I told you has given me these amazing Alex and Annie bracelets. So Halls had sent me a gift certificate for my birthday, so I'm going to show you what I got at Michael's. And hello, the coupon queen here forgot, I can't even believe it. And you know what, honestly, they should prompt you. The cashier should say something. I forgot that I could have printed off a 40% off coupon. I could not believe because she handed me one on my receipt, for the next visit. But I was like, oh my God, I could have pulled it up on my phone. I wanted to smack myself in the head. But anyway, I'll show you what I got at Michael's. And of course, while you're there, all of a sudden I want everything, I go from I don't need or want anything to, oh my God, I want it all. But what I got was I had talked to you guys about the fact that this girl had no purple ribbon. Can you believe it? So I got some ribbon while I was there. Got some Halloween stuff. Ooh. And purple and black and this kind of purple, which I thought was pretty cool with the detail on the edge. So, yeah, I love ribbon. I like ribbon on everything. I got some ribbon. I got some glitter. Just some plain kind of holographic iridescent. I don't know how well that's, there we go. And then this one is glow glitter. And I have a few more videos coming out this week, you guys. I'm working on one right now. Still in the Halloween-y theme. And I haven't done anything for Samhain yet. And speaking of that, I've just briefly, before I get into my Michael's haul, I've decided to not focus on my personal religion on this channel. I've decided that religion and politics belong elsewhere, and I'm open to, I'm open to everything if you want to ask me specific questions or things like that, but I'm not going to focus on that per se on this channel. There are many amazing, amazing witches who have their channels here on YouTube and have many wonderful things to say, but I've decided to kind of just keep that private, so I hope you'll understand that. And I'm holding a pair of chopsticks here. Don't ask me why. Okay, my Michael's haul. So, glitter, and I got a new Faber-Castell Pitt pen, because I love these, and my other one ran out. And I also want to get another one. The first one I ever had was like the brush pen, and I really like that for outlining and things like that. I got a set of, Tom had picked these up, and I didn't look at them closely, but I'm not unhappy that I got these. It's a generic set. I need colored pencils. And, you know, of course, I'm drooling over the Prismacolor or the Faber-Castells, and I'm saving my pennies, you know. But for now, this is just a generic set of drawing pencils as well as watercolor pencils. So I'm going to try them out. It's just Artist Loft Fundamentals. I don't know. Have you guys tried any of these? This must be Michael's brand, I would imagine. Again, I don't get out a lot, but it has 1 white pastel pencil, 3 charcoal pencils, 2 sketching pencils, 8 color pencils, and 8 watercolor pencils. So, thought that was cool. And I got I love these. There's so many of them out now. You know, coloring books for grown-ups, you guys. And these I just think have, you know, a multitude of uses, because you can trace over them. You can, you know, just use them again and again. So I'm really excited. Look at those. Aren't they cool? And again, they had a million of these. If I could have got one of each, I would have. But I know a lot of you guys like to color. I'm going to practice my coloring. I also got, which these are my first set of, this is the first set of new stamps I've ever bought. I've gotten stamps in a D-stash from Nurse Tara. Shout out to Nurse Tara. And I've gotten, you know, random little stamps, but I've never bought my own, like, cling stamps. So these are Graphic 45 for Halloween. And I had no Halloween stamps, can you believe it? So there's a spider web, a spider, a beautiful broom. The witch's hat is hiding down here. Black cat. And look at these owls on the tree. So loving this a lot, and look forward to using these right away. I was actually just hanging on to them to show you guys because I have some plans. And I also got, and yes, you guys, the Christmas stuff is out already. Nothing against Christmas, but my goodness, can we just be in the present moment? We have not even reached Halloween. Never mind Thanksgiving. Why would we be thankful for anything? Let's just dive into it. So it's not that I hate the holidays or anything else, but I just hate the rush to shove it, to rush through everything. You know, let's just be here now. How about this minute? How about right here? But anyway, so of course I had to buy Christmas balls, right? I got these. They were on an end cap, and they're just clear glass, small balls, and I want to alter them. And you know I'll make either something, I'm not going to tell you, but I have plans for these that have nothing to do with ho, 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 and Merry Christmas. So, that is what I got at Michael's. So that was great. And thank you again, my sweet sister Holly, for the gift certificate. That was super cool. And now again, I'm going to have to go back because I do now have a 40% off coupon. I wonder if I could stack it with another one. Probably not, but... okay, what else is going on? Oh, two things I wanted to show you that I got from Tom this week. In addition to everything else he does, which is everything. He and Nick picked this up for my granddaughter, Cammie, and unbeknownst to him, I already own this in hardcover. But he got me the paperback, and I wanted to show you guys because it's an amazing book for kids. And perfectly timely for the season. Room on the Broom. Is there room for one more? The witch and her cat are happily flying through the sky on a broomstick when the wind picks up and blows away the witch's hat. Then her bow, and then her wand. Luckily, 3 helpful animals find the missing items, and all they want in return is a ride on the broom. But is there room on the broom for so many friends? And when disaster strikes, will they be able to save the witch from a hungry dragon? Check it out, you guys. It's so cute, and the illustrations are just super cute. And it's by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. And I adore it. And I just thought it was so cute that, and this happens with Tom and I know it's nauseating, but we share so many of the same things that, you know, he'll do that. So anyway, he's a sweetie bear. And I'll send that to, you know, maybe I'll send it to my granddaughter, Riley. Hi, Riley. And Jacoby and Cammie and Cardi and Sean, all my grandchildren. You know I got to get those shout outs. Another thing that Tom gave me that he used, I don't know, not maybe for a week or two, not long, a month maybe. This is a car mount for a camera in your car, right? But I'm not going to use it for that, although I suppose I could do car logs. I don't do a lot of driving though. And the driving I do is like from here to Tom's house, which is a mile. So I could talk, but, you know, anyway. What I thought, because right now I have, you guys know, I'm currently using my camera as a phone, my phone as a camera. So it doesn't fit into a traditional tripod. So what we're going to do, what I thought, he thought that I could use this, and he's right. And I'm going to attach it onto the getup I have for my tripod. So instead of using, right now I actually have hair bands, hair elastics, holding what will hold my camera when I film videos. So I'm sure we all have some pretty interesting rigged up setups, right? Comment below if you guys have a funky setup for your camera, I'm sure. But anyway, I should be able to attach this little disc here to the bottom and be able to suction cup this, and so that'll work great. So I'm looking forward to trying that out, and I'll let you guys know how that works out. And the last thing I have to show you before I jump into an auction haul is a book that I've been reading this week that I highly recommend called Kaleidoscope, Artistic Techniques for the Creative Soul by Elizabeth Keeley Wilson. And it says, reaching beyond old attitudes and beliefs, the creative process taps into our deeper knowing, releasing the artistic sense that has always been there, deep and true. By opening the heart to the creative spirit that lies within, anyone, artist or non-artist, can access that inner wellspring of creativity to draw from, reflecting one's true nature in its expressive form. Beginning with the very simple tools of paper, paint, and water, One is constantly encouraged to color outside the lines, to do what comes naturally from within. Intuitive art is not concerned with any specific technique. Rather, it invokes the painter become a part of the whole, to be at one with nature in the process of discovery and exploration. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful, thought-provoking, wonderfully illustrated. I can't recommend this book enough. So check it out. Again, super inspiring. An inner journey of self-expression. You know, an unexamined life isn't worth living, right? Didn't Socrates say that? I think. Excuse me, I'm constantly drinking here, but I'm thirsty, so I'm drinking. Excuse me, here we go with the auction haul. Now that we're like a half an hour into the show. Welcome back, my friend. Okay. I'm going to show you what I got, and then I'm also going to show you what Tom got, because I asked him if I could keep it to show you, and he said yes. So, super cool. But I'll show you what I got first. Everything I got, I believe, was $1 each. So, first I got a broken clock. And you know that I will be disassembling this and using this for the parts within. I use the faces, I use the hands, I'll use the gears. Even though it's a battery-operated clock, it still has cogs and things you can use in an assemblage piece. This casing, I can also use. I could turn it around. I can already envision some type of a shadow box here. So, yeah. Not that I have room to keep storing all kinds of things. It even has a pendulum. Here's the inner pendulum. So, yeah, I know a lot of you guys, we love our clock parts and anything steampunky. There we go with the pendulum. So, yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. So that was $1. Worth it to me to deconstruct it. I got $1. I think I got $2 box lots. And I gave away half of the stuff that were in them. So I'm not sure what was in what. And I'm just going to show you. Everything that I'm going to show you in this box cost $5 total. $5 for everything I'm about to show you. First are these wooden, they're either candle stands or anything you want to put. I could put one of my crystal balls in these. They're wood. Love these. So I most likely will probably put either a pillar candle or maybe one of those glass paperweight crystal balls that I showed you last week or the week before. I don't know, but these will not go to waste. So 3 of those. I got this is like a trivet. And it's funny, this reminded me, because it's the same, well, see on the bottom it's raised, so, you know, it's supposed to be up. But on my altar, which is behind me, I have I'll just move this candle. Look at that. They could be brother and sister. Oh, this one's a little bit thicker. But anyway, it's this ingrained, beautifully carved wood. And I really liked it a lot. That was in one of the $1 box slots. As well as this, you guys, is what I really wanted. And I was super stoked to get it. It's like an inkwell. It's glass. Look at the stopper. Both sides. I love it. I'm just in love with it. So that was well worth the cost of the whole box to me. This if any of you remember, a couple weeks ago I showed you a small candle holder that could be from the same exact set as this. It's ceramic-y. I think these are Dutch. There was this cool box. And, you know, it's like composite, right? But this is all raised and textured. And the top comes off. And I'll show you what was in it. So that's what it looks like. And then these little baggies. And I was like, what's in there? They're like tiny pieces of emerald. And almost like, yeah, like if you won the Publishers Clearinghouse. Here's your free prize. Congratulations. This diamond necklace is your free extra surprise. And you guys, look at the tiny, tiny diamond. But yeah, see? Diamonds at the auction, you guys. That's my prize. And this says, a genuine black star of India. Guaranteed genuine as per accompanying certificate of authenticity. Looks like the black hash of India. And this is an emerald. Genuine 1 carat emerald. So see, you guys? Diamonds and emeralds and black stars. Oh my. Very cool. But I did like the box. It's cool, right? There was this, which I have no idea, and it says Ciroflex. This was obviously part of something, but I saved it's metal. You know, I save all this stuff, you guys know, and I am way overdue for an assemblage collage. I need to get on that junk drawer again. It's time. So this would look cool because it's raised, and I know it looks funky and ugly right now, but I'll glue it on something. And then these two plates, which they're kind of cute. You know, I mean, they came in the box, so I'm not going to complain. I might give this one to my mom. My mom raises chickens. And here's a plate for you, Mama. When I see you next, I'll bring you a chicken plate. And actually, it's my sister Sue's birthday this week. My real biological sister, Sue. And her birthday's on the 22nd, and Patty's birthday's on the 21st. So happy birthday to my sisters this week. And then this one, which is really pretty. I like it. I'll use it. You know, it's good quality plate. I don't know what the mark on the back means. If any of you do, let me know. Okay, and also in the box, this, which is super cool, and it was made in India, and it's a frame with a tarnished mirror. Sorry for the glare, but it's metal. There's the back. It's got a little hanger. I love it. I love it. I love it. The flower on top. Yeah, I was like, oh, again, little things like this, for me, are what the auction's all about. Also, which might come in handy, I don't know if you can hang these on the wall, or, no, I guess it's just a standing mirror, but, oh, that's scary. It's a magnifying mirror. So it's got both sides. One side's magnifier, one side's real. Woo! And it's got a stand, so you can just stand it up and use it like that. So that's cool. Those are handy to have when you're trying to tweeze your eyebrows. And I'm telling you, as my vision is declining, I'm going to turn into one of those ladies with the, you know, the blue eyeshadow all the way off her face because I can't see anymore to put my makeup on. You guys better tell me before that ever happens. Also, in the box, I got an old-fashioned magnet, and I love magnets. I'm like a little kid when it comes to anything like that. you know, just like these little blue balls. You know, I love little kind of cool toys and stuff like that. So my grandkids will like this too. Super cool magnet. And a little velvet pouch. Can't go wrong with a little velvet pouch. And you know how I feel about lanterns, you guys. And this is a good one. Perfect for a candle. This is, you know, glass and metal. It's like a triangle. And, you know, it's got it's like a guillotine. You just lift the glass up. Lift the glass up, put the candle in. Try not to cut your fingers off. And it has this like slit on the back so you could hang it on a wall. I really like it. I'm really into lanterns. And the last thing in the box were Sweet Cat kind of threw these at me, and I'm so happy she did. They're cookie cutters. And these are like Halloween ones. Well, there's a heart. That's like Grandma used to make, you know. I love it. And then there's these little copper ones, which there's a cat. Cat from Cat. A pumpkin. I'm in the pumpkin. A ghost. I think it's a ghost. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, can't fool me. A bat. And a moon. So these are super cute. And it's funny, this just reminded me, oh, and this must be, oh, like a headstone, right? Copper. For those of you who don't know, I had an old copper colander. I have an old copper colander. And you can use straight up ketchup to clean copper. And I'm sure a lot of you might know that, but I didn't. And I saw it somewhere, probably Pinterest. And you just cover like I covered the colander or whatever copper items you want to shine up with a layer of ketchup. I let it sounds disgusting. I did it in the sink. Wiped it on, good layer of ketchup, let it sit there for like an hour, rinse it off. I swear to God, my colander looks brand new, like shiny, hurt your eyes shiny. So if you need to polish up any copper, try it with some ketchup for a healthy, non-toxic way to clean your copper. Okay, and also there was one more bag of cookie cutters. And this one, I didn't even really look through these. This one has, looks like a Christmas light, a Santa Claus. Oh, this is cool. That's like a flower power flower. I like it. A star. And I could use these with polymer clay too, obviously. Snowman. Gingerbread man. Run, run as fast as you can. And this poor star needs some love. And I will give it some love. Give it a little... Oh, it needs more than that. Alright, I'll fix it. I have some E6000 and we'll glue that right up. And it'll be as good as new. Even though I kind of like it a little wonky, as my English friends would say. Which I love that term. I think it's wonderful. I think it's totally descriptive and appropriate. So here's my wonky star. And I'll title the video that. Wonky stars and something else that I'm going to show you. That's what will make it. And you guys will be in on the joke if you've made it through this long. So that's all that I personally got. And again, you guys know, I'm starting to let things go there. You know, even amazing ceramic bowls and things I saw last night. There was a beautiful wooden curio cabinet, like old school kind of Art Deco-ish, that had engraved stars in it. It looked like a fortune teller cabinet, you know. Gorgeous. Somebody got it for 50 bucks. It was like worth hundreds, you know. There was a sleigh bed, a wooden sleigh bed there. furniture goes, I'm telling you, under $100, like crazy, crazy. I wish, you know, but I don't need that stuff, and I don't have the room for it. And I brought the chairs. Finally, I remembered to bring the chairs to Mary and Eagle, so they got the chairs, and she was trying to hand me some money, you know, and I'm like, I don't want your money. She's like, we're going to make money on these. Good, make some money. Send it out in the world. It's good karma coming back to me, right? I better wrap this up quick. Let me show you what we got from Tom, and I'm going to say goodbye because, you guys, it's like 40 minutes I'm talking here. So for Mr. Tom, the first thing we got, and this is, we're going to title the video Wonky Stars and BamBuddhas. And the reason we're going to call it a BamBuddha is because Tom got, and see, if you share Tom and I's taste, you'll appreciate the wonder of this. But this is a carved Buddha on a lotus. And this is, I forget what kind of root this is. And my other sister of the moon, Donathan, has a sculpture similar. But this is a root from a plant or a tree. And they carve these things on the other side of them. So I forget what kind of a root this is. If anybody knows, put it in the comments below. But last night we were calling it a bamboo root. So I said it was a BamBuddha. So we're going to call the video Wonky Stars and BamBuddhas, or BamBuddhas and Wonky Stars. But, so this is going to the studio at Tom's, and he will clean him up wonderfully and take good care of him. And then he got this thing, which is so cool, and he's going to use it to store incense in. Like, I have a gold one here that I also got at the auction, like this little gold. We love things from India, you know, and this, I keep my resin incense in here. So my copal and my myrrh. And we thought Tom has a huge incense collection as well. Check this out, you guys. How freaking cool is this thing? And it totally opens. It's on chains. Okay? Both of us love this thing. If he didn't want it, I would have taken it in a heartbeat. But this will look great over at the studio, at the cave. And he's most likely going to store incense in it or something, but it's just amazing. And Kat gave Tom this cup that says Tom's Diner. And it's that Suzanne Vega song. I am sitting da 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 da. You guys know that song? Yeah. So that's all we got at the auction. And actually, as I was leaving the auction, one of the women who, Kenny runs the auction, so Kenny's ex-wife, Rosie, is always there too. And everybody loves Rosie, and she's quite a character. Well, she grabbed me on my way out the door and put a box in my hand and said she had a present for me. And it was this cool necklace. And I just, thank you, Rosie. So Rosie got me this like starburst kind of a necklace. And she's what a character. So I'm so blessed again with my auction family and everything else. And everything else. You guys especially. It's almost a year for me on YouTube. So I'm going to stop rambling. And oh, one other thing I wanted to I'm going to stop rambling. So let me keep talking. One other thing before I go, I am starting a new Etsy store, and it's going to be the same name as my Facebook store, so Flying Spider. I've just started listing items. Oi, that's a little tedious, but I'll try to get it done this week. I'm starting out slow, but I'm going to have a wide variety of everything from prints of my art to actual, like that potion bottle, things like that. So slowly but surely, I will be stocking that up, and when I get a link, I will give you the link, and I'm going to stop rambling right now, you guys. And if you have stuck with me, write the word stuck in the comments. I love you so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. There's more videos coming from me this week, so I'm working on something really exciting. And that's why I was holding these chopsticks, because it has something to do with chopsticks. So I'll see you back with some chopsticks. And I love you guys so much. Blessed be. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And I'll talk to you guys real soon, okay?